Today's lesson is how to divide mixed numbers, but we're going to do a quick review changing mixed numbers to improper fractions and fraction division. I can divide fractions, including mixed numbers and whole numbers. How do we change mixed numbers into improper fractions? First, we multiply the denominator by the whole number, and add the numerator. This gives us 35 over 10. This number can be simplified or reduced since both 35 and 10 have common factors. We're going to divide 35 and 10 both by 5. Remember, whatever you do to the top or the bottom number, you have to do the exact same thing to the other part of the fraction. 35 divided by 5 is 7, and 10 divided by 5 is 2. This is simplest form of the improper fraction. When we divide fractions, we will take the reciprocal of the second fraction, then change the division sign to multiplication. Remember, reciprocal is when you flip the fraction upside down. So if we use letters to represent our fraction a over b divided by c over d, the a over b stays the same, the division sign changes to multiplication, and we flip the second fraction, so it becomes d over c. A times d over b times c. Let's look at the first example. 5/10 divided by 25/30. We have to always remember to make sure we reduce into simplest form. First, we're going to rewrite the problem as a multiplication problem. 5 over 10 times 30 over 25. We flipped the second fraction. Then we multiply and we get 150 over 250. Since both numbers end in 0, we can divide by 10, and that leaves us 15 over 25. 15 over 25, both numbers are divisible by 5. 15 divided by 5 is 3. 25 divided by 5 is 5. So our answer is 3/5. That is in simplest form. Example 2, 1/2 divided by 9/12. Again, we follow the process keep, change, flip. Keep the 1/2, change division to multiplication. Flip our second number to 12 over 9. 1 times 12 is 12, and 2 times 9 is 18. Since both 12 and 18 are divisible by 6, we get 2/3. This is the simplest form for our answer. Dividing mixed numbers. So dividing mixed numbers is pretty much the same as dividing fractions. We just add one more step. We're still going to do our keep, change, flip, but before we can, we have to convert our mixed number to an improper fraction. Then keep, change, flip, and then simplify. So 3 1/3 divided by 2/3. We need to change 3 1/3 into an improper fraction. 3 times 3 is 9, plus 1 is 10. Our improper fraction is 10 over 3 divided by 2/3. Keep the first number the same, 10 over 3 divided by 2/3. Change the sign to multiplication. Flip the second number to 3 over 2. Then we can multiply. 10 times 3 is 30. 3 times 2 is 6. 30 over 6 is an improper fraction, so we need to change it back into a mixed number. So we see how many times 6 can go into 30, and it gives us the whole number 5. 5 is our answer. Let's try one more. 7 5/8 divided by 3/4. Again, we need to change the mixed number to an improper fraction. So we are going to do the denominator of 8 times the whole number of 7 plus the numerator 5. And the denominator stays the same as 8. The rest of our problem will stay the same for right now. When we write this, we get 61 over 8 divided by 3/4. Change the division sign to multiplication, and then flip our second fraction to 4 over 3. Then we can multiply across. 61 times 4, 8 times 3. Gives us 244 over 24. This can be reduced, so we're going to simply change it back to a mixed number first, and then we can reduce. So we're going to see how many times 24 goes into 244. It goes in one time, minus 24 is 0.4, and then we can put the 10 on the end. For 10, there's 4 left over. That should have been 240, sorry, my typo, and that leaves 4. The whole number is 10, the numerator is 4, the denominator is 24. Now, 4 and 24 are both divisible by 4. That leaves us with 1/6. So our final answer is going to be 10 and 1/6.